Welcome back to the Cake Dish Podcast, gang. If you don't see me with no guests, it's just me. You already know it's time for another story time episode. I don't know what episode number this is, child. We'll number it later. But come on. So just a few things before we go ahead and get it started, girl. First of all, thank you guys for looking at my last story time about me being flued out and left at the restaurant. But girl, we got a little bit of a problem because that episode got like 3,000 views, which was cute or whatever, but the views is not matching with the subscribers, girl. It's just really not adding up. So what I need you to do is go ahead and hit pause, and then click subscribe, and then come back and press play. Okay, long enough. Second thing, girl, excuse this wig of mine, child. Let's get into it, honey. My hairdresser laid my hair. It's not her fault. She baby haired me down. She cut it. She layered it. She feathered it. And my nun knowing how to do hair ass, I didn't know how to put it back once I messed it up. Okay, so that's why, I'm trying to keep the top of my head out the frame because, girl, I do not know how to fix my baby hairs, and, girl, they did. So, yeah, she spent so much time. Oh, girl, not makeup being on my thing. Oh, girl, let's just fold it up and act like it's not there. But, yeah, girl, she spent so much time, like, feathering and cutting and layering this wig and baby hairing me down, and I mean, it's just a doggone shame what I did to this wig, honey. So please don't judge me. I'm looking absolutely bummy. My nails not done. I don't know how to fix my wig the way my hairdresser did it. Like, girl, I'm just all over the place. So if we can look past that, then we can make it to the glory. So if you could just look past that for me, we can get through this. Anyway. So with this story time, I told y'all last story time I was gonna tell y'all about the time that the dude I was dating, girl, found a condom wrapper in his bed chair. So that's what we finna get into. First things first, we gotta give him a name. What is we gonna call him? Let me see. He was kind of on the brown skin side, long hair. What is we gonna call him? Let's call him Turn Up. Cause this boy like to drink. He like to go out. He is nothing like overseas in the last video. This dude, he like to drink. He like to party. He like to go out. That's really what we did. Damn near every weekend we was in the club. So we gonna call him Turn Up in this video. And honestly, he probably wouldn't even care if I called him by his real name. He might think it was funny. But we ain't gonna do bro like that. So we gonna call him Turn Up. So me and Turn Up met, this was a few years ago. Post-COVID. Well, no, not post, pre-COVID. Before COVID. So we met during actually one of my birthday celebrations, which was in March. But I didn't really start giving him no play until like May. So May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. So yeah, about 10 months that we actually dated, was together, whatever the case may be. So Turn Up don't live in my city. Yeah, that's kind of like a reoccurring thing with the dudes I talk to. None of them really don't be in my city like that. But he not from my city. He from a city called Lake Wales, which is like an hour and a half away from my city. So every weekend I would go to Lake Wales, or he would come to my city, and we would go out. We would almost every weekend we was going out, like in the club out. The only time we would just go, like I would go to Lake Wales and just chill at his house. It's just one of them weekends. He like, I'm tired from work. I ain't in the mood. And the feeling was mutual, and we'll just kick it at his crib in Lake Wales. But for the most part, since Lake Wales is so close to Orlando, every weekend we would be in Orlando. He would get us a suite, bottles, find us a club, and we was in the O like every weekend. So it was just the nature of our relationship. That's how we did. Dinner, club, Turn Up every weekend. So Turn Up was cool. Like I said, I really didn't give him no play until May. He was a few years younger than me, just like Overseas was, but not by much. He was only like maybe 2 years younger than me, so it wasn't like a huge age difference, but maybe that has something to do with the situation, because y'all know men mature a little slower than women or whatever they say. So yeah, he was a little younger than me. Was what it was. It didn't really bother me at the time. So we talking, we vibing, doing our every weekend thing. That's the only guy that I was dating at the time. Like, I wouldn't date nobody else. I was exclusively dating him. Now, his ass wasn't exclusively dating me, Chad, but we gonna get there. So December roll around, it's Christmas. We do the whole, our first Christmas together, the whole gift exchange thing. He a sneakerhead. Big sneakerhead. Loves sneakers. Got so many. Just like, that's his thing. You want to make him happy, he don't give a damn about none of that Gucci, Louis, Prada, Burberry. Buy him whatever sneakers is popping. He was happy. So I bought him some sneakers that he liked. And he bought me some little stuff. He actually turned me on to Jimmy Choo Illicit, and that's one of my favorite fragrances now. Is Jimmy Choo Illicit. I love that damn perfume. So shout out to him. If he ain't did nothing else in them damn 10 months, he put me up on a new perfume. So got me that and some other little, just, little stuff, which was cute or whatever. So still dating, everything still good. So February roll around. His birthday is like a week after Valentine's Day. So I'm like, look, we could just chill on Valentine's Day, because your birthday the week after. Like, we could do our thug thing then. But he still ended up buying me stuff for Valentine's Day, which was cute. So his birthday, this is important to the story. So his birthday was a big deal for me. I wanted to do something really nice for his birthday. That's just how I am. Like, if we dating, you my people, you my man or whatever. I mean, I thought he was worth it at the time. Every weekend we going out, he paying for everything. He putting the bill. He buying me things, taking me out. I'm like, okay, cool. His birthday's cool. I'm finna go out. I'm finna go in. So, I had been kind of just snooping around. Like I said, big sneakerhead dude. So just kind of like listening, eavesdropping, like what sneakers he really talking about. I went and bought all them shits. Kind of got a feel for the cologne. He was big cologne dude too. Went and bought that. And he a big basketball fan. So he one of them dudes, he don't give a damn who playing, what team, like, he just a fan of the sport. So initially the plan was to take him to a Magic game. We always in the Orlando Magic, just take him to a game. But I don't think I could line it up right. Something wasn't right. I don't know. The dates was off. Something. I'm not really sure. So I'm like, okay, plan B. So the day that we were gonna be in Orlando, well, that was the plan. We was gonna go to the O, but I had like gifts for him, and I bought him tickets to this comedy show with this comedian that he liked, and I took us to dinner. What else? Bought him a bunch of shit. Got him a cake, man. Just stuff like it, but it was really cute. It was stuff that I had kind of like, listen, okay, them the sneakers that he got his eye on. This the comedian. He like, just stuff like that. Since I couldn't make the Orlando Magic game thing happen, whatever. So I got my homegirls involved, and I actually had been talking to one of his homeboys, because so the day that I was gonna do the birthday surprise or whatever in the O was the same day he was in Daytona with his family. Like, one of his cousins who played college basketball for some team somewhere. Anyway, they was in Daytona. The cousin came to Daytona, so him, Turn Up, his whole family, and some of his homeboys, they was all going to Daytona that day. So I'm talking to his homeboy, whom I see often. Like, we've all went out together and stuff. I'm like, look, have Turn Up in Orlando by this time, because see, I could not just trust Turn Up to be like, come to the O. Turn Up gets drunk. But like, what Turn Up is that person. It was like in the middle of the day. I'm FaceTiming him. He has a cup in his hand. That is him. He is a drinker. So I could not just put it in his hands to be in Orlando by the time for the comedy show and the dinner and all of that good stuff. So I'm talking to his homeboy. We gonna call the homeboy Glizzy, because he really looked like Shaq Glizzy. He's really fine. To be honest, I chose the wrong friend, but that's neither here nor there. So I'm talking to Glizzy, and I'm like, Glizzy, have him in the O by this time. And I had been corresponding with Glizzy anyway, like showing him the sneakers. I'm like, these the sneakers that he's talking about. These the ones, right? And he was like, yeah, I mean, he gonna love that. Da 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 da. So I had got him a cake made in my city, and I was driving the cake to the O, and I was already in a bad mood, y'all, because they messed up his cake. I'm like, oh my God, these folks done messed up my baby cake. I hated the cake, bro. I was pissed. I gave very clear instructions on what the birthday cake was supposed to look like and be like. And I feel like they just shit it all over my baby cake. So I'm like, man, these don't rubber cake. So I'm mad. My hair was messed up. I hadn't got my makeup done. My makeup was gorgeous, but I ain't like my hair. I'm like, oh my God, it's just not a good day. You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, I ain't gonna spend too much time on his birthday because, oh baby, we gonna talk about mine. But anyway, get to the O, drop the cake off, decorate the suite, got a nice suite. Decorate the suite, you know, rose petals, gift, cake, all candles, all, you know, that thing. So so now it's just a waiting game. Waiting on turn up to get to the O. He walk in, love it. Glizzy got him to the O. He walk in, he happy. He FaceTiming Glizzy and all his other homeboys. He showing them all this stuff. Oh my God, my baby did it. Yeah. All that. Everything is great. Great night. Liked to come to the show. Liked the dinner. Everything is perfect. His birthday was perfect. Out the next morning, took him to brunch. Yeah. Great birthday. My birthday is the following month. Let me tell y'all how this ruined my birthday, y'all. Just, he took my birthday and shit it all over it. Like, bruh. So all this effort and time and thought that I put into this man's birthday. So my birthday rolled around. Okay, boom. It was a bad weekend. Like it was just bad. So my homegirl, Bling by Ling, who does my nails, which I ain't got on nails this video, but whatever. That's why I was weak. So my birthday falls on spring break, y'all. So she like, let's go to Miami for your birthday. I had went to Miami the birthday before. I had a ball. So I'm like, okay, we could just go for a day. The plan was go to Miami early Saturday morning. Like, we got to Miami like before. It was like, well, it was early. It was super early. So we like, we just gonna do Miami for a day. We're gonna be there all Saturday. Sunday we're gonna come back because I actually had a photo shoot Sunday for my boutique. Oh baby, that was a disaster too. Whole weekend was bad, but we gonna get there. So he like, bet, turn up is like, bet, come to Miami. It was his idea because I had did Miami, like I said, a year before for my birthday. I wasn't really pressed by it, but he like, no babe, me and my dogs, we're gonna be in Miami. You come to Miami. We're gonna celebrate your birthday in Miami. Like, we're gonna turn up for you. Da 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 da. So he really selling it to me. I'm like, okay, my nigga, say come to Miami. I'm coming to Miami. But I didn't want to stay at the Airbnb with him because it was like him, his cousin, his homeboys, and I had my homegirl with me. So, you know, we stayed somewhere else. We had a house. Actually, a friend who stays here, they daddy has a house in Miami. So the dad was like, y'all just coming for a day. Like, don't spend y'all money on no room nowhere. I got this big old house. I got all this space. Y'all could chill here. Like, it's no problem. Y'all gonna have plenty of room. So we like, okay, bet. And they was gonna be in Miami too. So it's like, okay, they gonna be there. We comfortable. You know, everything is great. So I'm telling him this is where I'm staying. I know where he's staying. He like, all right, bet. When you touch down in Miami, call me. So we get to Miami fairly early. First thing we do is go to damn finger licking. Period. We out of town to share. I know finger licking is overrated to people in Miami, but child, we ain't got no finger licking here, girl. So first stop is finger licking. Get our food, get to the house. So our friends from the city, they already there. The dad super cool, but our friends, they getting dressed to go do their own thing. They had like a pool party and stuff they was finna go to. So, you know, they doing their own thing. We got our own plans. Anyway, get to the crib, eat our finger lick, take a nap. And but I told Turn Up what I was doing. I'm like, we finna lay down for a minute, get up, and we in these streets. We took about 30-minute nap, and we was up doing makeup. We out. So I'm talking to Turn Up the whole time. Turn Up is turned. Okay, by this time it's maybe like 12 noonish, still early in the day. early in the day. So we hop in my car, we headed to South Beach because that's what Turn Up say he is at. And his Airbnb is on South Beach. So I'm like, okay, bet, we on the way. Turn Up is already drunk. Make that clear, because Turn Up has been in Miami since Friday night. I didn't get to Miami until Saturday morning. So Turn Up been drunk since he landed in Miami. And he's still drunk. Cool, I'm used to this. Whatever. Headed to South Beach, stuck in traffic. I'm letting them know that I'm on the way. Boom. We land in South Beach. I'm calling Turn Up. This is where it starts to get bad. So hold on to y'all wigs shit. This is where it all starts to get a little shaky. Land in South Beach. We on South Beach, where you at? Oh, bam, da, 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 da. He drunk, belligerent. I don't know what he said. He don't even know what he said. He can't tell me where he at. So I'm like, okay, we go shopping. We like going to little stores or whatever. So we buy some little stuff. So we come out. And we, we just walk in South Beach. It's thick, y'all. It's thick. It's spring break. It swarms of people. Like, it's a zoo, really. And yeah, it's just a mess. So I'm texting them, I'm calling them, where are you? Oh, I'm here, I'm there, I'm here. Like, he's just all over the place. So I'm like, look, are you on South Beach? Yes. Okay, babe, we finna go on Wet Willie's. Come to Wet Willie's. All right, babe, I'm on the way. I'm gonna be there in 5 minutes. 5 minutes, I ain't never get here, girl. So we go to Wet Willie's. We on the roof. Me, Blin Baleen, and her other homegirl was in Miami too. So she came. We all on the roof. We having drinks. I'm going to try to find this video so y'all can see how thick it was. I took a video from the roof of just the swarm, the sea of people, dog. Like, it was so many people. We stayed on that roof, no cap, for maybe 2.5, 3 hours, maybe 2.5 hours. Because we just did not want to get out there in the people. Like, we just kept ordering drinks. I'm like, I don't want to leave, bro. Like, I'm just not trying to get out there. So, but the whole time I'm on the roof, I'm calling him, texting him, where's you at? You're supposed to be at Wet Willie's. What you doing? You said you was coming. Oh, I'm downstairs. I'm waiting in the line to get in. Because it was a bit of a line to get in at that point. So I'm like, all right, I'm finna come downstairs. I'm finna come get you. Get downstairs, girl. He is not here. Just lied. Just telling lies. Who is this girl? Who be texting me during my thing? Okay, yeah. But just lied, girl. Just like lied through his damn teeth. So he is not in line. He's not downstairs. So I'm calling him. Where are you? I'm downstairs. What you doing? He drunk. Oh, So now he lying. Now he can't even get his lies straight no more. Oh, babe. I had to leave. But I'm next door. So come back. I'm downstairs. I'm waiting on you. Wait. He don't never come. So now I know he lying. So I'm just irritated. I go back upstairs. Because, yeah, you ain't coming. And you lying about where you at. I don't even know if he was even nowhere near. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So I get back upstairs. Now at this point, the signal on South Beach is getting really bad. It's that many people on South Beach that everybody's phone is losing signal. Like, that's how crowded it really was on South Beach. So some of my messages are sending to him, some ain't. Like, I'm calling him, some of the calls going through, some not. Like, everybody's phone is just going down because I guess it was so many people like in the area that like the cell towers they was overwhelmed. So everybody's freaking out. So thousands of college students and drunk people on South Beach, and everybody's going crazy. They can't call their Ubers. They can't get in touch with their friends. It was chaos, which is another reason why I'm like, I don't want to go down there. So I'm already irritated because this boy is just doing all this line. The phones ain't working. So eventually we leave. So we leave Wet Willie's. I try to hit him up again, but by this time, everybody's phone is down. Everybody. Pandemonium. Like, I'm talking about people in the streets having meltdown. I was like, I can't find my friend. They're going crazy. So we walked to like a CVS or Walgreens. I can't remember, but everybody's trying to call an Uber. We go into Walgreens or whichever store this was on the corner. And I'm like, okay, we need to get home. This is where it gets spotty for even me. We were trying to get an Uber, but I'm trying to remember why. Like, I know I drove there. No, I didn't drive there. I drove to the club. So let's back it up. Chat, I'm getting the story all effed up. So we Ubered there because we was going to be drinking. Okay, that's what happened. So we actually Ubered there. So when the cell signal went down, I couldn't order a Uber. I couldn't order a Lyft, Uber, none of that. So that's why we went in the store. We went in the store. We talked to the manager. We like, look, we just need to call back to the house that we staying at so they can order us a Uber, whatever. So I guess since we was talking with a little sense, we weren't super drunk. The manager was like, cool, use the phone. We used the phone. We called back to the crib. They sent an Uber at us. All is real in the world. That's what the hell happened. Get back to the house. And we just kind of laid down, hop in the shower. We just kind of like chilling. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna chill to the club. At this point, let me see. We got to South Beach around like 12-ish. We went shopping till about 2-ish. We went to Wet Willie's, stayed at Wet Willie's for about, we just gonna say we left Wet Willie's like 5:30-ish. Walked around briefly, and then that's when we started trying to call the Uber. So I'm gonna say, let's just say we got back to the house at like 6:37-ish. Okay. Get back to the house, chilling. I'm calling him again. We back at the crib. I couldn't see you, but we had plans to go to the club that night. He was like, yeah, just come to the club. I'm gonna be at what is that club on South Beach? I want to say Compound, but Compound is in Atlanta. It is damn, I can never think of the name. But anyway, it's the club that we was gonna go to. So I'm like, okay, cool. So me and my homegirl, we just kind of chilling till club time. Y'all know Miami clubs close late. Wasn't really no need for us to rush. But I started getting ready around about 11, and my homegirl was like, she gonna chill. So she didn't want to go out. She was like, she tired. I'm like, damn, okay, I really wanted her to go, but no pressure. Like, you know, it's not like I was going alone. My dude was gonna be there, so everything was cool. Get ready to go to the club. I was driving to the club. Now this time I actually drove my vehicle. Driving to the club, everything cool. I'm texting them. I'm on my way. All right, babe, cool. Get there. I'm at the light. The club is on the left. I cannot think of the name of this club, but I'm looking for somewhere to park. I'm texting him. I'm like, I'm outside. I'm at the light. I'm looking for somewhere to park. This man stumbles out the club. Like, almost get hit and everything. Stumbling out the damn club. Got in my car. And I'm like, what the hell is, like, why would you come out the club? You know I'm finna come in the club. Because he was in the club with a bitch. So I'm like, boy, what are you doing? Like, what is you doing? So he drunk. Turn up is out of there. He wasted. But he had enough sense to come out the club and get in the car. So he didn't want me to come to the club because he was in the club with a girl. So, okay. I'm aggravated a little bit, but whatever. I'm like, I'm finna find somewhere to park. He like, man, let's just go get something to eat. Drunk as hell in the passenger seat. I'm like, no, I'm dressed for the club, and my dress, it was like kind of half. It was real thottish because I'm going in a club. Like, I ain't going out to eat. What you doing? So he like, nah, babe, let's find a restaurant. Just find somewhere for us to eat. I'm like, boy, whatever. We can eat, but I'm going out afterwards. So I find this little restaurant. So I pull up. I'm looking for somewhere to park. He slumped over, knocked out, y'all. I mean, he out of there. He dead. I'm like, turn up, wake up. Like, boy, wake up. He's a goner, y'all. Like, completely out of there. And I was really just trying to wake him up to see if he wanted to eat at this restaurant. I think it was like a little Mexican restaurant on the right. I was just gonna hop out, get this idiot some food, and we was going in this damn club. But this man drunk. He's so drunk, he can't open his eyes. He's like gargling. Like, he was out of it. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm pissed. I'm annoyed. I'm not really pissed, but I'm just like, oh, he's annoying me. So I'm like, okay, let's go back to your Airbnb. Because at this point, we was driving around for a minute. On top of me being in traffic trying to get back on South Beach to even get in the club. Then him getting in the car is driving around. It's like 2 in the morning, almost 2 in the morning. So I'm like, let's just go back to the Airbnb. Excuse me. So I'm like, I need directions to your Airbnb. Like, how do I get back to your Airbnb? Because I know it's on South Beach, but I ain't know where. So I'm like, boy, where to get to Airbnb? He drunk. He can't really tell me. So it's just not going well, y'all. Like, I'm driving in circles, trying to guess kind of like where it's at. So finally, he woke up enough to like give me directions because I kind of yelled at him. I'm like, where is that Airbnb? I was so mad. So then I guess he kind of like perked up and he kind of gave me some little drunk directions. I was able to figure it out. So we get to the Airbnb. My plan was to just basically drop him off and go to, I'm going out because it's still my birthday weekend. My birthday was actually on a Monday. It's Saturday when I got there. So I'm like, well, I'm finna go turn up. Okay. He's staggering, stumbling. He can't figure out the key to get in the door. He's just out of it. So get in the Airbnb. So it's 2 rooms. So I guess this is where his cousin was staying. And then next door was his room. And then it was like the living room area or whatever. It might have been some more rooms in the back. I didn't really venture too far into it. So we go into his room. Girl. So he hit the light. I don't know what it is about females, but my eyes landed on the condom wrapper. Listen, this shit is crazy. So it was a lot of in this room. It was a lot of stuff on the bed. Like you could tell when somebody got dressed in a hurry. His gym bag, it's like it was like a bag that he always, anytime we go out of town, go to Orlando, whatever, he always had this particular bag. So the bag was on the bed. I recognized the bag. A pair of the shoes that I bought him. Like, one was on the bed, one was on the floor. Like, you could just tell when somebody is in a rush getting dressed. But my eyes just landed on the damn condom wrapper. It was right there, front and center on the bed. Girl, and the used condom is, like, on the floor. Girl, oh, my God. Wow, what a night, bro. Like, it just got bad quick. So, I'm like, what the fuck is that? He sobered up instantly. I'm talking about this man was damn near falling down drunk on South Beach, getting out my car. But when he seen that I seen it, sober. I'm talking about this nigga was, oh shit. Cause it's like that moment where, you know, you caught. You can't lie your way out of it. You can't finesse your way out of it. You can't say this belong to my cousin. Well, he did try that. But it's just that moment of, I'm like, oh shit. You can't deny it. Because you could say that ain't a condom wrapper, but how can you explain the used condom on the floor? If this is not a condom, let's just say for argument's sake, he would have said this like a bubblegum wrapper. But what is that on the floor? Like, okay, if this is a bubblegum wrapper, what is that rubber thing on the fucking floor? So, yo, I'm mad. I'm big mad. Like, I'm fighting mad, but I don't hit people. I don't hit men, but baby, I'm fighting mad. So I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, in his brain, I guess he was just gonna come up with something. So he was like, that's my cousins. I swear to God, that's my cousins. Now, we just passed by the cousin room, which the door was open. And all of his stuff, which I don't recognize any of it, is in there. This your room. Everything in this is yours. So how is this condom wrapper in this condom not yours? But everything else is yours. Everything else in this is yours. But some way, this condom wrapper, this ain't yours. But everything else in this is yours, including the shit I don't know about you. Girl, so I'm turned up. I'm turned. So we going at it. Needless to say, we going at it. I'm cussing him out, calling this man everything but a child of God. That's why your ain't answering the phone. That's why you've been finessing all day. I'm going off. Yeah, I swear to God, that ain't mine. That's my cousin. My cousin been having girls in and out. You know what? I'm finna go. You got me up. I'm done with it. I'm finna go. So he like grabbed my arm. He like, please don't go. Who is this? So he grabbed my arm. He grabbed my arm and he like, please don't go. Like, I swear to God, he just trying to get me from not leaving. And I'm like, bro, let me go. Because the more you put on me, now if you want to take it there, we going to take it there. Now you put on me, I might.
Excuse me, bitch.
Let me go. Just let me go. Let me go. So we touch, like, we back and forth. He like, no, I swear to God, it's not mine. He like shaking me, like he's trying to shake some sense to me. I'm like, let me go, dog. Like, I'm getting louder and louder. So this man trying to not let me go. I'm trying to snatch away from him, y'all. I done fell into the TV. Big screen TV sitting on like a little stand. I had on heels. I done lost my foot and y'all snap. Fell back to the TV. Boom. TV fall back. Boom. Fuck this nigga. Now you gonna have to pay for these people Airbnb because you want to be a dumbass. So now I done hit the floor. Mad as hell now. Now I'm big mad. Girl, I done hit the floor. He's trying to help me up off the floor. Oh my God, baby. Are you okay? I'm like, get it off me. So it's like I hit the floor. I hit the TV and then I hit the floor. And it all hurt. But in the moment, I ain't feeling none of that. I'm mad. Like, boy, get off me. So I open the door. I grab my purse. I got my keys. I open the door. So as we leaving, his cousin walking in with a girl, and the cousin I guess maybe he heard he had to hear all the commotion. I don't know how long the cousin was in the house, but they were like, well, maybe they heard it from the outdoor because him and the girl was walking in the door as I was walking towards the door, and he was like, everything okay? And I'm like, move. Like, I just pushed everybody out the way. I'm like, move. So him, the girl, everybody looking scared like I'm the big bad hawk, but you tried me. So he followed me to my car again. He's not drunk all of a sudden. He been drunk all day, sober as a damn mouse now. So we get to my car. He's trying to make me not stay. He begging, he copping, please. I swear to God, that was his. You see, he just walked in with a girl. He been doing that since we got here. It's been girls in and out. I'm like, turn up, get from, like I'm trying to get in the car. He's trying to stop me, child. It's just all that. So I'm like, get from by me. You ain't gonna be happy till I get from by me. Like, I'm one of them people. When I'm ready to go, I'm ready to go. Don't try to make me stop leaving. I'm not that girl that's like, oh my God, I'm leaving, and like storms off, but really want the dude to chase after me. No, because when I'm mad, I'm ready to go. We could discuss it at a later date, but right now, keep your paws off me. Don't touch me. Like, I'm really ready to go. I'm just not that girl. I know a lot of girls do that. You know, the fake runaway. No, move. Move, I'ma move you. Like, I'ma get some strength in me and I'm gonna move you. So he begging. Meanwhile, I'm texting my homegirl. I'm like, get up, get your we is leaving. I was that mad. Cause by this time, it's after 3 o'clock in the morning. This whole ordeal done took place. It's way after 3. So, but I'm texting her. I'm ready. I'm finna get back on the road. Mind you, Miami's like 4 hours away from the city we stay at. I'm ready on the road right now. Let's hit it. Alligator Alley. Let's get on Alligator Alley right now. I'm ready to go home. I'm ready to hit the road. So my homegirl texting me. She like, P, it's 3 in the morning, dog. Let's just wait till the sun come up. I'm like, man, get up, pack your shit. We're leaving Miami right now. So I drive way back across town because the house we was staying at was like 30 minutes away from his Airbnb in South Beach and all that. So I get to the house, I'm mad. I'm forced in the bed. I'm going crazy in the room. Me and my whole girl staying there, I'm going nuts. She like, P, go to sleep, dog. We in the morning, we out of here. But right now, dog, you too turned up. I'm ready to clear. She talked me out of it, though. So I wait till around by 6, 7-ish. I'm about 6, 7-ish. I'm like, Lean, wake it up. We out of here. Let's go. So I got us up out of there. Okay? I got us out of there. Horrible birthday. I'm talking about it was bad. He ain't text me, call me nothing, because like when Sunday rolled around, he knew. Don't call her. Don't say nothing to her. Nothing. Okay, we get on the road. So I'm already mad. I'm going like 100 miles per hour, pissed off. So we maybe like, if we left at 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, we would have got back to the city at 11. So I'm going to say around about 10 something. Me and Lean had to stop and got something to eat. Why my assistant text me? As if I'm not pissed off enough. Girl, who is this? As if I'm not pissed off enough. Why my assistant tell me one of my models back at the shoot? The shoot that I done already paid for, set a location for, everything. I'm like, all right, we're just going to have to thug it with one. 30 minutes later, my assistant texts me again. The other model done back at the shoot. And I already paid for this shoot. Like, now I'm on 10 again. Like, everybody's trying me. It's my birthday. Like, y'all got me twisted. Like, y'all really got me up out here. So I'm mad at her. So I'm just like, man, this is the worst birthday. That went down as like probably the worst birthday in history. So I get back to the city. No need to speed no more. Photo shoot canceled. Me and my nigga is done. I got back home. I dropped off Lean. I went home and I literally just laid in the bed. I didn't get out the bed for the rest of Sunday. My birthday came around. My mama bought me some flowers and gave me a card. And my grandma was still here. And my auntie, you know, they gave me their gifts and stuff. But I was just done. So Monday, my actual birthday. This is why I say his birthday was important. Now, I don't give to receive. Right? I'm not the type of person that's like, okay, you do something nice for me, I'm going to do something nice in return. Or I do something nice for you, and you owe me something in return. I'm not that girl. Like, when I do something good for people, nice for people, I do it because I want to, you know, see you happy. I want you, you know, I like you, and I rock with you. So it wasn't like I'm going tit for tat, but it would just seem to me. You know, cheated on me this weekend. I done caught you. You lied since the time I got here about where you was at, because kind of find out he was doing all that lying. He was with the girl. He was in the club with the girl. So it's like, I don't know if you was so drunk you're not thinking. I don't know what your logic is, but why did you tell your lady to come to Miami if you finna bring another girl to the Airbnb? I don't know if he thought like, okay, my lady ain't staying here. I could trick off a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I could do my thing before she get here. Or maybe, like, I think they had like a section at the club, I'm pretty sure. So maybe he thought like, okay, my lady won't notice this other girl in the section. Like, I don't really know what his thought process was. I don't know how he thought he was going to finesse this. Again, maybe it's like the age thing. But I think that looking back, when I got to the club and I told him I was looking for somewhere to park, in his mind, like, okay, the safe bet is for me to hop in the car with my lady and we go to another club or go to a restaurant or something. And I don't know if he met this girl prior to coming to Miami. I don't know if it was like they met in Miami. I don't know, child. I ain't never asked no questions. But my birthday Monday, this man didn't call. Nothing, not a card, not a flower. It was just seeing to me, you ruined my birthday. You cheated, all type of stuff on my birthday weekend. It was saying to me, I would get some flowers delivered. I would get some balloons. I would get some gifts. You would be coming to the city with some, I want to get at the doghouse gifts, girl, nothing. He texts me like, I think 8 o'clock Monday night and was like, happy birthday. That was it. That was it. That was it, girl. That was it. That was it. That was it. And me and him didn't talk again for like a couple months. Then he hit me out the blue. And he took me out to eat and he apologized. And I was like the first time he owned up to it. And we didn't see each other after that. That was it. Done. Finito. Wash my hands with him. So, yeah, girl. Yeah, girl. These menses. That was like the worst birthday ever. Ever. Worst birthday ever. Worst birthday weekend. It was just bad, girl. It was just all bad. Like I said, me and Turn Up, we're not friends. We're cordial. He'll occasionally text me and ask me how I'm doing, but I ain't really got nothing. Like, I don't want Turn Up no more. It ain't no need in being pissed off over spoiled milk, but we just ain't got nothing to talk about. So, yeah, girl, that was the time that I got cheated on my birthday weekend by my boyfriend at the time. I have so many stories. I have so many stories. I'm gonna give y'all another story time about a much more calmer weekend in Orlando with somebody else, but I gotta get everybody consent to tell this story first because it involves several parties. But anyway, girl, that was that. I hope y'all enjoyed this story time. Again, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment, drag me, chill. Drag turn up this time. I'll let y'all drag me by the overseas because, you know, I was worthy of being dragged, but this time y'all got to drag overseas. Don't drag me. So let me know what you think about this story time, and I'm gonna catch you in the next one.